NBA is a copycat league. I feel like with the success of Zion Williamson and his post scoring ability, I feel like Zion Williamson is kind of going to create balance within the NBA. And also, we're going to see other teams or organizations start to want to draft players like Zion. And nobody's like Zion, of course, but start drafting players that have that post scoring ability. And we're going to kind of start seeing a shift from 3-point shooting and back to the traditional mode of the NBA where everybody is shooting, from all angles on the court. Zion Williamson has been impressive. Zion Williamson has done things that I didn't expect him to do. Zion Williamson showed a level of skill that I did not know he had in his game. And it's really in the high post, low post area where he's getting the ball. He's hitting turnaround shots. He's getting the ball. He's doing jab steps, getting to the paint. And he's not just a bully like most people thought he was just going to be. And the efficiency that he's doing this, where he's shooting some games 12 for 15, he's missing 3 or 4 shots because he's taking all his shots in the paint, and he's also very skilled in the low block area. So it's not like he's just driving from head on from the 3-point line all the way to the rim. He's getting the ball at the low post, and he's making moves, and he's scoring like that. Post scoring, actual post moves, actual being able to score in the post is different from just getting your points on the fast break transition, which he does as well. And the pairing of Zion Williamson and Lonzo Ball has been excellent. It's been beautiful, the connection that they have. Zion Williamson has the perfect point guard with Lonzo Ball, who knows how to get him the ball in his spots and also knows how to find him on the fast break transition as well. So I love what the New Orleans Pelicans is doing. And I really feel like Zion is going to change the mold. He's kind of like Thanos. He's going to create balance within the NBA. We're going to start seeing teams see that you can have success and have a player that's being very efficient scoring in the post where you don't always have to take threes and you don't always have to just worry about running up and down the court and trying to get a layup or a dunk. When you have a player like Zion and when you start seeing the level of success that he's having, teams are going to go out and start looking and scouting and want to draft players similar to his skill set with that low post scoring ability. And then what's going to happen is the NBA is going to go back to its traditional ways. I personally believe in. But Zion Williamson is special. Zion Williamson is a unique talent. And Zion Williamson has been an absolute monster and show for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the NBA seems like they're going to have potentially their next big player to take the mantle from LeBron James. It could be Luka Doncic, could be Trae Young as well, could be Jason Tatum and all those guys of that ilk. But Zion Williamson really looks poised to carry that mantle for the NBA. And the sky's the limit because he's still raw in a lot of areas of his game, but his post scoring has been very, very impressive. And I love what he's doing in the post. And if he can start shooting more threes, and if he can start getting more comfortable with his handle, and if he also can start getting more comfortable with not just going to the left side of the court and working on his right hand as well, then his game is going to continue to develop. He's going to be even super hard to guard as he's already hard to guard now. Now I'm still worried long term a little bit about Zion Williams. I feel like his health can be a little deleterious, but hopefully the New Orleans Pelicans can get him to the right weight and the right size where he can be effective and still uses some of his strengths, which is his body, his muscle, his mass, his girth, on his ability on the basketball court, still be able to use that. But other than that, Zion Williams is a stud. Zion Williamson is the future, one of the futures of this NBA, one of the futures of this league. And I really feel like he's going to really be able to change the way the game is played, similar to the Miami Heat when they were doing small ball. And then we saw Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors kind of perfect that. Then we're seeing the Houston Rockets in their isolation, shooting threes, getting to the rim, isolations with James Harden, with Russell Westbrook. And now we're kind of seeing Zion Williamson with the ability of showing that, you know what, I'm not shooting threes, I'm not getting layups, I'm going to be dominant on the low block, I'm going to be dominant in the post game. And we could see a lot of teams, especially if it works with the New Orleans Pelicans, we will start seeing a lot of teams start looking to draft players with that similar skill set and go back to scoring at the second zone of the court where we've got mid-range, low post scoring, high post scoring, and things of that nature. I can definitely see the change in guard is going to come because, like I said, history repeats itself. Like we're in this new modern NBA, but eventually we're going to go back to where guys are going to be able to have to score in the post. Guys got to be able to shoot mid-range. And we're even seeing it right now. Some of the best teams in the NBA, if you haven't noticed, the real title contenders, they have really big bigs like the Milwaukee Bucks, the Philadelphia Sixers, the Los Angeles Lakers. They have multiple bigs that because the game slows down. They need multiple bigs that can protect the paint because they know the game's going to slow down and teams are not just going to be able to run up and down the court. Pay attention to that. It's a reason why like some of the real title contenders have these big men and for whatever people want to say, big man is becoming obsolete. Big man is not going to be in the modern day NBA. The real title contenders have big men on their team that's going to play a vital role in this upcoming playoffs. And really, don't be surprised because I really feel that Zion Williamson is just the beginning of some of the players we're going to see in the future, and some of the players that up and coming players we're going to see. Where like it was cool for kids that want to see Stephen Curry hit 3-pointers and stuff like that. It's going to be cool for kids that want to be able to see Zion Williamson and his size, his skill set, score the low block, use his strength, bully ball, hitting mid range, hitting high post and low post shots, and from different angles on the court as well. So just wait on it. It may not happen in the first few years of the NBA, but wait till Zion Williamson starts becoming a real. He's already a household name. Wait till he starts becoming the epitome of the NBA when people think of NBA players in the game.